everyone, and welcome to a short video to help you troubleshoot any sound or audio issues while you're teaching a virtual class. First things first, you're going to want to share your computer audio, which we've already walked through. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And you're going to want to navigate to your music pulled up in your browser. In this case, I have the mindfulness class playlist that we've curated on Spotify. You want to click play. So you should be able to hear the audio coming through now. On my end, even though the computer audio is fully up, it doesn't sound too loud. I can hear myself very well. It's at this time where you want to check with the students in class. If you want to do a sound check, you give me a thumbs up. Because I've been doing this a while, I happen to know that when I have my computer audio set all the way up, it drowns out my Zoom audio. So what you guys might have noticed in being an audience member is that my voice started to get more muffled when the audio started playing. So I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot this. The first thing you can do is to turn your computer audio down just by pressing, volume down button. So let me go ahead and do that and you can see the difference. So here my computer audio is all the way up. Here I've turned the computer audio down to about 50%. So compare how you're able to hear me talking now versus how it sounded to you in the beginning. Now I can tell you the music sounds very quiet to me in comparison to the initial full volume audio play, but it's a much better experience for the virtual audience if your computer audio is at 50% while your Zoom volume is fully up. Let's say you figured this out, you have your computer audio at 50%, but for some reason you're still getting the feedback, hey, I'm having trouble hearing you. Well, now you're going to want to check your volume mixer settings. So I'm going to go ahead right now and I'm just going to pause sharing my computer audio so that I can walk you through sharing my screen and how you might want to troubleshoot any additional audio challenges. Hopefully now you can see my Zoom meeting bar options at the bottom of my screen. And the first thing you're going to want to do when you have the feedback that you're having audio issues and you've already shared your computer audio and made some minor adjustments to the computer system volume, you're going to want to check your Zoom system volume, not on the volume mixer, which I'll talk about later, but actually within the Zoom Workplace application. So you can do this by heading to the audio button at the bottom. You can see I'm hovering my mouse over this now and clicking the little up caret, and you'll get several different options in a drop-down selection. And you're going to want to go to audio settings. So I'm going to select audio settings. And here you're going to have several different settings to choose from, but audio is automatically going to be selected. So what you're going to want to make sure is that your output speaker, you test, and you can hear it. I can. I'm not sure since I'm not sharing computer audio whether you can hear it or not. But you want that speaker volume to be all the way up. And then you also want to test your microphone. And you can see I just did that. And you want to make sure that the volume of your microphone is completely up. If the volume for your microphone is not fully up, it will make it difficult for others to hear you. I typically maintain automatically adjust microphone volume as selected. I also typically remove background noise and I leave that on auto. All of the remaining settings don't typically have a big impact on the audio sharing, so you should be all set once you're able to kind of double check that your speaker and microphone settings are good to go. Next, I'm going to talk you through volume mixer settings, which is actually adjusting the app volume on your computer. Scrolling down here, you're going to notice that your Zoom meeting settings have a bunch of different automated system settings. For some reason, it looks like I cannot adjust this top Zoom meeting settings, but whenever possible, you want to make sure that Zoom is always at 100%. If you adjust these, it will completely take away your ability to project your own voice. And this is what controls your voice volume over your computer system audio, if that makes sense. So as a participant, you definitely want the voice maximized volume through Zoom to its highest capacity. So after you've had a chance to, dial different volume settings, you're able to get back to class, everyone can hear you, everyone's all set to go. Now you're ready to have a great class. And so with that, I will stop this recording and hope this was helpful in troubleshooting some of your virtual sessions.